Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 141 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series. 141, holy cow, that's a lot of episodes. Today's episode, we need to fight the Gaia Guardian Mark II again. Because as you recall, last episode we were flipping through the Lexica Britannia and learned something new about the Elfheim dimension. We can actually travel there, courtesy of the Mythic Botany expansion mod. However, to do so, we're going to need the Mead of Kvasir. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. That's going to require a pretty complicated ritual to happen. Pretty much all the runes, which looks cool. And then we're going to also have to capture a wandering trader. So hopefully one of those happens to wander by. If not, we'll have to figure out something to make that happen. But basically the gist is we do this ritual and then we'll get the blood of Kvasir, right? And we can combine that with some honey and that'll get us the Mead of Kvasir, which will allow us to, once we drink it, be able to travel through the portal of Elfheim and actually go visit that dimension, which sounds like fun. So why not? Let's do it. So step one in that process we completed last episode. It was getting something to happen. Well, first off, we needed to do the Rune Rituals, right? Which is what we need to unlock the ability to do now. In order to do that, we need to get the Rune Tablet of Vibiltir, which will be dropped when the Gaia Guardian 2 is slain by a player who has acquired the knowledge of Mimir, which we did last episode by getting the Gjalhorn and the water from the Well of Mimir. Something, we did the thing. In other words, we have to kill the Gaia Guardian, Mark II, once again. So we're gonna kick that off. Oh yeah, let's go Gaia Guardian Mark II. I got you. You ain't got nothing on the dial, I promise. Just stay out of the purple spots and we'll be fine. Don't stand in the purple. Don't stand in the purple. Don't stand in the purple! Watch your feet, Dyer. Watch your feet. I do so enjoy this fight. It's very different than most other Minecraft battles. Also, it has its own battle music. Like, how you can't go wrong. Yeah, I stood in the spot. I stood in the bad place. And the good news is that by killing this guy a second time, we're going to get another one of those dice roll things. Come on, phase 2, let's go. You're almost over. There he is. Ah! Not in a good place right now. Let's be careful. Got you! Boom! That's what's up. Man, he sure does drop a lot of stuff, that Mark II. Woo! Yeah, that was a battle. Alright, let's put away. Rune of Greed, Wrath, Water, Air. I love all the runes dropping, let me tell you. That is the best part. And look, there is your Rune Tablet of Vibiltir. There we go, it worked! We got what we wanted to get, which is awesome. That is cool. We definitely got the thing that we wanted to get. Sweet. Let me just pick up all this other junk that happens to be laying around here. Not that we need any of these things. It just wants to nibble on your brains. Alright, how do we do with the Dice of Fate? What do we wind up here with? Ooh, we got a 6! That's cool. That got us the Ring of Loki. Is that the one that extends... whatchamacallit? To effectively be in multiple places at once. To use the equipped room, begin by sneak right-clicking on a block with an empty hand. Once a block is selected, sneak right-click other blocks will store their offsets from the origin in the ring. To finish the procedure, sneak right-click the origin again. Sneak right-clicking a stored block during the selection process will remove it from the ring's memory. I think this lets you place multiple blocks in the world. Yeah, I think that's the gist. Cool. That's the gist. It's a neat gadget. But we're going to put it away right now. Because the main thing we were after was that Mythic Botany doohickey. Alright, so Mythic Botany. We've got the Rune Tablet of the Builder. This lets us get Mjolnir, which looks cool. 25 attack damage. Whew, that's a lot. And the Blood of Kvasir. Now, Mjolnir is actually a pretty neat gadget, a little neat weapon you can get. However, I think you need to have absorption on your character in order for you to hold it, right? Isn't that what I read? The gods get their powers from the golden apples of Adun. To be able to hold the hammer, you need to have the absorption effect active. When the absorption effect runs out, the hammer will get placed in the world at your position. Cool. We should try making this after we visit the elf dimension, right? So that's the next deal. So basically, I want to add this to our to-do list. And let's look at how to do rituals, because there's something Master Rune Holder and Rune Holder. I'm assuming Master goes in the center, and then Rune Holder's around it. But I would like to actually understand how Rune Rituals work. Alright, so the basic gist is the Master goes in the center, the other ones go all around it. It says it doesn't matter where they go. There's no indication of like how close or far from the Rune Holder it should go, but it doesn't look like there's an actual multi-block pattern. It's just kind of do whatever you want-ish. So that's kind of cool. To feed it mana, you can provide this through mana bands in your inventory. So what I'm thinking we should do is get like the top tier Elf Star band. That is capable of holding about twice as much mana as before. So the greatest mana band is probably what we're going to want. Greatest band of mana. And band of aura generates mana. Okay, that's cool. So let's make one of these. So we're going to want one of these, which is going to be one of these. So let's actually make this up real quick, because we should be able to pull this off. Cool. And then we just add some Terra Steel to you. So that's going to be the mana doohickeys. So you guys go down there. You'll lickety split the thing. Beautiful. Okay, and then you need to go into a smithing table with some elf steel, right? Did we have any of that stuff left? We actually do have one. Sweet. What did we make that? I remember I just made it for the heck of it, right? Now, did we have a smithing table laying around here? If we do, it might be... There we go. You know what? It can go right in this cobblestone spot. Perfect. Boop, boop, boop. Sweet. Now, what I might do is put my dominant spark back here. That should be fine, right? That was supposed to be this. Yeah, you're supposed to go here, Mr. Dominant Spark. Cool. So that I can now drop this in there. Tablet to pool, pool to tablet. So he'll Dominant Spark, drain from all the others, right? And hopefully that's filling up nice and quick. Wow, that's going to take a minute. Unless we do a little help. Aha. That's cool. Right? Man, he drained quite a bit of mana. Holy cow. I don't know how much mana this band stores, but it's a lot. It really, really is. There we go. It's filling up now, which means my band is full. So we can wear this as a bauble, by the way. Probably in a ring slot. There you go. So now we've got all the manas in the world. Probably more mana than we'll ever need. Which is awesome. We should put some more nether stars back in there. Just to make sure we have plenty of mana to go forward. Awesome. Alright, so now what we're going to want to do is make, from Mythic, one Master Rune Holder. And we're going to need several, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Rune Holders. And the good news is that the one in the center does get consumed. The ones on the outside will not be consumed. So it does have relative positions here, which is interesting. So like it's specifying what the relative position is. But I thought in the book it said it didn't matter. Could have sworn in the book it said it didn't matter. Mythic Botany, Rune Rituals. The orientation of the shape is meaningless. You can rotate and flip it as much as you want. So the shape does matter. It's just the orientation of the shape doesn't matter. Okay. So it's not like it has to be like north, south, east, west aligned, but you do need it in specific locations. So that's actually important to pay attention to, right? So let's get the 12 things that we need here. All right, rune holders. And while we're here, we can get some more redstone. Cool. We'll get 2 more rune holders, because we needed 12. Okay. And then what we're going to need is, we're just going to do this here, because it doesn't super matter where we do it. Might as well. Now, it looks like 1, 2, 3 away, right? So 1, 2, 3, and then there's going to be here and here, and then diagonal downs. Up. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, space 1, 2, 3. Cool. So I went AFK for a while, hoping that I would get a Wandering Trader. And alas, I got another one of those dudes. I wonder if those guys replace Wandering Traders? Like do I get a Plague Doctor instead of a Wandering Trader? I feel like I've never seen them at the same time. What's going on over here? What's all this stuff? Might be bats underground. I got to assume it's bats underground. I'm just looking for entities on my map. That's what I'm looking for. Hoping that a Wandering Trader happens by while I'm prepping all this stuff. But anyway, went AFK for a while, did not get a Wandering Trader. Sad, dire is sad. So we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do about that, because I definitely need one for the next step. But let's at least prepare the ritual, and hopefully one will spawn. So that goes in the center, very nice. And then let me do like a screech. So it's fire, Helheim, fire. So do we have any fires? We do not, actually. So I've got some ritual making to do. So what I'm going to do is prepare all the runes that I need off camera now, because you guys have seen enough rune crafting that I think you're good, for a while at least. And we'll come back in a minute once I've got this all good and ready to go. So lots of things I need to do right now. I'm just going to real quick talk about what I need to do. I need to get runes of winter, so I need snow. We don't have quite a lot of snow going on, so what I'm getting is a blast chiller. However, to make the blast chiller, I need some packed ice, and in order to make packed ice, I need ice. Any questions? Good. A sneaky way to make ice is glass and a starlight infuser. Hooray! So I need like 18-ish of them, so I'll be right back. Alright, ball cast. Doot. Goes in there, and then we're gonna have you, buddy, do the thing, and that should be groovy. Hooray, snowballs, perfect. Now we have enough. All right, much better, much better. Sweet. All right, where were we? Rune of Winter, and I also need wool, which we have 63,000 wool. That's a lot of wool. Oh my goodness. Look how fast it fills up, though. Gotta say, that's pretty cool. That's right, I need to get my wand back. There you are. Cool. Anyway, back to making lots of runes. Rune of Envy's next. And I'll just point out that these three are the same as these three, and these three are the same as these three. So if you're crafting these like I am, you're going to need to have a lot of duplicated crafting. So be prepared to craft double if you're kind of going in that pattern. All right, so that should be the pattern, right? That looks like this. Now we need the Soul Scribe, we need an Alfsteel Nugget, we need a Mana Glass Vial, and we need the Wandering Trader. Okay, so Alfsteel Nugget, do we have some of those left? We do. That's cool. The Soul Scribe is made like this, which looks easy enough. So that should be done and done. Cool. Mana Glass Vial is pretty easy. It's just Mana Glass. So we just take some glass and we come over here and we do something like that. And then we can get our Mana Glass Vial. That looks cool. All right. And now we just need that Wandering Trader. That is the last thing I'm waiting on. I don't know if there's any legit way to forcibly spawn a Wandering Trader. I'm going to see if there's a cool way to do that. So while waiting for Wandering Traders, and waiting, it occurred to me one of the other components we're going to need for this meat of Kvasir is honey bottles. Vanilla honey bottles from Vanilla Minecraft from Beeeees. And I've not yet played with bees in any of my Let's Play series. I played with them a little bit in other instances, but not in a Let's Play series. So it's about time we get this, because every now and then we see something where like honey would be nice to have. And yeah, I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. So maybe now's as good a time as any. So what I need to do is go out in the world and find a naturally occurring beehive. Then what I want to do is get honeycomb from the beehive, right? So that I can make, the naturally occurring is the bee nest. And then we use the honeycomb that we can harvest from it to get a beehive. And then we need to get bees over there. So we have to bring the bees over and do the thing. I think we can lure them with leads or with flowers. So we'll see what we find. Or, you know, alternatively, we can just use the mob imprisonment tool just to make life a little bit easier. So maybe I'll grab a couple of those just for fun. But I think, like, any flower can be used to, like, lure your bees to follow you. But first things first, let's find a beehive, right? And then we'll go from there. So basically what I want to do is kind of keep an eye on the map and look for little bee icons. That would probably be the easiest way to find one. There's got to be a beehive around here somewhere. What's down there? Probably bats. Yeah, let me come back. I don't think we'll find bees in a desert, so I'll come back when I find some. I see a bee on the map. Hello, beehive. Hello, sir. Oh, look, he's bringing bee honey back. Sweet. Now, to get, if we harvested this beehive without calming the bees down, we would have a bad time, right? So we want to be very careful about this. So what we're going to want to do is... Wow, my inventory's full. Boop. I should have cleared out my inventory. But what we want to do is plant a campfire underneath it, and preferably some carpet on top of the campfire. And the smoke should calm the bees and make it so that they're not upset about the fact that we're about to steal their honey. Hooray! Honeycomb. Nice. Now, another option would be to silk touch the bee nest, and it'll bring the bees with us. So, like, the bees will be in the bee nest. We can silk touch it and bring it home. So that's option one. Option two would be to lure them home with some dandelions or leads. Now, I don't know how many bees are in this nest. Can you see with, like, the F3 screen? I don't think so. So I know there's some bees nearby. Look, there's flowers out here, bees. You should come out and get those flowers. Come on. You can do it. Come on out. Come on out here. I got flowers for you. Maybe I have to remove the campfire. That could be the situation, right? We have to remove the campfire before they'll come back out? I'm not quite sure. I mean, we got our honeycomb, so that's step one for sure. That's cool. I guess we'll just wait a minute and see if they come back out. And once they do, we'll try. I'm probably going to mob imprisonment tool them just to make life easier. But I think the vanilla, quote-unquote, way of doing it would be with either leads or... Yeah, hey, there you go. What's up, bee? Look, got a flower. Come on this way. Psst, come on. Come on, flower. Over here. Psst, psst, psst. Come on. He's like, no, not even a little bit interested. Well, maybe a little bit interested. Is he following me? He is following me. Oh, good. This does work. It's kind of like leading, you know, animals with wheat or, you know, that kind of thing, right? Oh, come on, little bee. Where is my base relative to this place? Not that far. We could probably lead one home just to show the vanilla way of doing it. Now, I think if we lure him home, we can build the bee house, and he will... Come on, this way. Bee, don't get distracted by that flower. No, this flower, the one I got. It's way better. I promise, it's the best flower you've ever seen. All right, so I paused the game when I got our bee home. So now let's make the bee hive, right? Bee nest, bee hive. There we go. So where, pray tell? Look, the bee is all kinds of interested in Botania flowers. Where should we put him? Let's put him over in somewhere. Maybe over here-ish. We'll have our little beehive set up. And maybe we want some poppies too. I'm just gonna get a handful of these flowers just so we have a lot for Buddy Bee to be happy. We want happy bees. We do. Oh, I see another bee on my map too. I'm gonna go get him because you can breed them. You can feed them flowers and they'll make baby bees. Right? I think. You know, Dire and Vanilla. He's still learning. He's still learning the vanilla ways. How about over here? Does this seem like a little nice beehive-y area? Sure. So I'm going to pop you down. And hopefully... Don't leave yet, mister. Okay. Now, this is your home. Be home. I'm assuming that he'll, like, happily pollinate with that flower and then decide, hey, I need to find a nearby beehive to put all this pollen I collected. Hey, there's one! And then that'll be his home. I think that's how it works. We're gonna find out. And then once he definitely decides that this is his home... Where you going, buddy? That's not the direction of your home, I'm letting you know that. This is your home now. He did! He decided this is his home. Nice! Alright, cool. Cool. Now let's get another bee. There was another one on my map at some point somewhere when I was walking over here. But now he seems to have disappeared, so I'm not sure where he went. Hey, here's another bee. Hello, sir. I would like to steal you. We're gonna try it this way. Zoop. He's like, okay. That's cool. I just got magically teleported. Come on, bee. So bee hives can store 3 bees at a time. They can have 3 bees living in them. Oh, good. Cool. Now, same deal with the naturally occurring beehives. You want a campfire underneath it to make sure that they don't get angry when you harvest their honey. Cool. So that's the dealio. So look, the other beehive came out. Nice. Or the other bee came out. That's awesome. Sweet. So let's... I think it needs to be within 5 blocks, according to the wiki that I saw. So let's just do that. And that should keep your bees nice and happy, right? Or not angry when we harvest them. So if we look at it, see the honey level? Honey level goes up to 5. And then once it hits level 5, it'll be ready to harvest. And we can either get honey bottles by right-clicking bottles directly onto the beehive, or you can use shears to get the honeycomb. Now, we can also use flowers to breed these bees, I think. So what we want to do is get a couple dandelions. And when both bees are out, I'm going to try to breed them and see if they'll make a baby bee. Alright, what I've done is capture one of the bees that came out of the hive, because they're kind of, I think they stay in the hive for a little bit and produce the honey. So yeah, we're at honey level 2 now. So when the second bee pops out, and they only come out during the day, So we want to make sure if it's getting late that we sleep through the night. Getting close. But yeah, they'll pop out during the day. They also go into their hive when it's raining. So nighttime and raining time is when they'll come out of the hive. So I wanted to hang on to this one and do the thing, right? Like, wait until the other one's out, and then we can breed him. Oh, is he out? He is out. Okay, cool. Let's do the... Ah, they went inside the hive because it's nighttime. Ah! Alright, maybe they'll both come out now, though. Because it's daytime. I'm hoping they'll both come out at the same time now. Because they weren't, you know, neither one of them had honey to work on. See, now it's level 3, right? Because we had 3. So, like, they go out, they get the pollen, they go back into the hive, and after a period of time, the honey level goes up. And then they come back out to get more pollen. That's basically the process. And they're just the most adorable creatures. All right, come here, bees. Boop, boop. Yay! Oh, and it actually dropped items? What's that? Spirit of Birthing from Nature's Aura. Sweet. Well, that's cool. That's cool. So now we've got 3 bees, and that's as many bees that can live inside. Now, can you be force-fed into growing up? Oh, you can. Nice. You do the thing, baby bee. Grow up into a good time growing up. So 3 bees per beehive is the limit, and that's the gist, right? We can get a few more dandelions if they haven't already gone back in. And then once they reach that max level, alright, that's probably all the force feeding we can do. He'll be a grown-up in a few seconds. Hooray! Once they reach that level 5 honey, I think they're done until we harvest it, right? So if we wanted to have more bees over there, we could make more beehives. We would have to shear this once it hits level 5. Right? Now, the other thing that it'll do is it'll have particle effects once it hits level 5. So once these bees bring their pollen in, and that pollen turns into honey, this will be level 5 shortly. I wonder if... Asking for a friend. I have no idea if this actually makes a difference. Tick accelerating it does anything. I gotta imagine it's... I mean, that seemed faster. Right? Now it's level 5. Shouldn't level 5 honey be, like, all kinds of good? Like, it should be dripping now, right? Pretty sure. Ah, there's the particle change. It drips honey out the bottom. It drips honey out the bottom. Cool. So realistically, the best bet would be to have this kind of floating above the ground. But right now, we should be able to make a couple glass bottles once I get in range here. And let's see how much honey we can get out of this hive. Be our guest. Honey bottle. Really? Just one? Just one? That's it? That stinks. But it's definitely taking a lot longer for the honey level to increase. So having the rats there definitely seems to help. Which is cool. Right? So that'll at least speed up the process. So there's a couple things we could do now if we wanted this to be faster, right? We could basically, next time it fills with honey and becomes honey level 5, we could shear it and get more honeycomb. Yeah, the rat tick acceleration, absolutely faster. Absolutely faster. Significantly noticeable improvement. And then we can have another beehive, right? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Now, what I'm thinking I might want to do... is move this up one. Is there a bee in there at the moment? There is. Let's get our mob imprisonment tools. Or I could use leads. But mob imprisonment tool is easier. Come here, little bee. I want to capture you guys. Right? Because I want to move this. What bee level are we at? We are at honey level 3. It's fine. Maybe I'll let them pollinate one more set, and then do the thing. That'll be 5. We can shear again, and that'll be cool. I don't think we need the carpeting anymore. Or that universal cable, for that matter. Or the smithing table. All the things. Good job, little bees. Good job. Buzz, buzz. Alright, so now it should be at level 5. Yeah, there we go. Is this the front? I guess that's the front. Cool. Alright, so let's shears this. And then we're going to make another beehive. So we have 3 of these in total at the moment. Then I want to pick this one up. And in addition, I want to get my rats back. And I'll get also my campfire. So we're probably going to want 3 campfires, right? Sounds like a plan. Because we really want these guys... I kind of want them floating in the air, right? Maybe we'll do 1, 2, 3. Does that sound neat? And then we'll put the beehives like this. Then we'll release our bees. And I wouldn't mind getting a few more. Where's my dandelions? I'm going to keep 1 mob imprisonment tool on me, because I'm also kind of just waiting for that doohickey. Hooray! Bee grow up. There you go. And then in a few seconds, these guys can breed. And they'll make another baby. Hooray! Now you do the thing. Perfect. And you're ready to go. Nice. So now in total we've got 5 of these bad boys. Cool. Are you guys ready? I assume not. I assume you're not ready to breed again. But the good news is they will all do a really nice job of, you know, pollinating and making all the honey that we need. So remember, 3 bees per hive. So in total we can have 9 bees over here. Yeah, they ain't quite ready to breed again yet. Not a big deal. I'll let them do their thing. Where are you guys going? Don't go in there. Don't go in there, friends. That's not for you. No. That's not for you guys to go into. Yeah, that's a dangerous place. You stay away from there, honeybees. You stay over here and pollinate in flowers and whatnot. Good job. So I think my best bet at this point will be to just let my bees do their thing. I'm hoping that they're smart enough to not be wandering too far away. Come on, buddy. Get back to your beehive. And we're going to wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next time. Hopefully a wandering trader will spawn between episodes, because I'm really just waiting on that. As soon as we get a wandering trader, which I will literally just sit here in AFK until a wandering trader spawns, and then grab one with a mob imprisonment tool, and then call it a day. And then we'll come back next episode and have a good time. Come on, bees. Let's go. All right. So for now, Level 20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.